Many people know you can get a reverse mortgage on the home you currently live in, but what those folks may not know is you can also purchase a new home with a reverse mortgage as well. In today's video, we're going to discuss how this works and what the benefits are of a reverse mortgage for purchase. So let's get going. Hey everyone, this is Taryn Proctor with Rhea, bringing you another reverse mortgage video to help fill your mind with as much education about this product as possible. The goal with these videos is to better position folks to make well-informed decisions when it comes to this financial product, and I think we are certainly meeting that goal. The channel is growing so quickly now, and I am getting a ton of amazing feedback from folks watching, so thank you all so much for all of the support. And if you're new to my videos and are considering a reverse mortgage, then I highly recommend you head on over to our channel to subscribe and watch some of my other content. Maybe this video is not what you were looking for, but I'm sure many of our others will be helpful. And if you do find this particular video helpful, go ahead and give me a like and definitely subscribe to my channel too. Hit that notification bell as well so you are made aware when I put out new videos every week. All right, so who knew you could purchase a new home with a reverse mortgage? Well, actually, not many people are aware that they have this option. And certainly the amazing couple I spoke with last month didn't, which is why I'm actually making this video. By the way, if you two are watching, you know who you are. Happy New Year to you both. So, a reverse mortgage for purchase. What is it? Well, we all know how a reverse mortgage works on your current residence, right? If you don't, I highly recommend heading over to my channel and start watching. In a nutshell, the reverse mortgage loan will give you a certain percent of your home's appraised value up to a certain point. So let's say we have a reverse mortgage borrower whose home is worth $400,000. To make it easy, let's say based on their age and current interest rates, they qualify for 50% of the home value. That makes their reverse mortgage loan amount $200,000. So with a reverse mortgage on a home you currently reside in, that $200,000 would pay off any mortgages on the property, then would pay for closing costs. Then you would get access to the rest of that money. But with a reverse mortgage for purchase, it works a little differently. So same calculation as far as your loan amount goes. So if you are buying a $400,000 property and you qualify for 50% of that home value, that still means the reverse mortgage loan amount would be $200,000, right? Right. Except now that $200,000 from the reverse mortgage would cover that amount of the purchase price for the new home. And then your down payment would need to cover the rest of the purchase price plus any applicable closing costs. So the reverse mortgage borrower in this scenario would have $200,000 plus closing costs that they would need to come and pay at closing. So the down payment for the reverse is certainly way more than the typical, 5 to 20% people normally put down on traditional loans. But the upside to the reverse is that there are no mortgage payments. Typically, folks utilizing this option are people who were already planning on having a large amount to put down on the purchase, either using their prior home sales proceeds or some other means of a large sum, or who may have been planning on purchasing the home outright anyway. Now, why would anyone want to do this instead of, say, paying for the house outright using all cash? Because if they were just to buy it all cash, they would, of course, still have the added benefit of no mortgage payments, right? Well, so let's go back to our example of a $400,000 purchase price, and you qualify for a reverse mortgage of up to $200,000, you could still certainly just pay outright the full $400,000 plus any costs, and then you wouldn't have any mortgage payment. But see, then you would be out the full $400,000 with no way to access it in the future unless you either sold the home or refinanced some cash out, which would then give you a mortgage payment. Whereas with a reverse mortgage, you'd be able to keep almost $200,000 in your pocket to do with what you wanted while still having the benefit of no mortgage payments. As well, for the person who was planning on purchasing the home with all cash for $400,000, what if you can't find a home that suits your wants and needs for that amount? Well, if you know you qualify for 50% of the purchase price of a new home with the reverse mortgage, that means you could take that $400,000 cash and purchase a home for almost $800,000 with a reverse mortgage, while again, still having the benefit of no mortgage payments. So increased purchasing power is also a major, major benefit here. Lastly, especially right now, interest rates are incredibly high, making homes that were once somewhat affordable, unaffordable now. So, for those that may not have quite enough money to purchase a home outright, but maybe still have a sizable down payment from the sale of their previous residence or wherever, a reverse mortgage is a great way to eliminate the unaffordable payment that comes with high interest traditional mortgages. Now, the process of a reverse mortgage for purchase is very similar to a regular FHA purchase transaction, with one major difference, which is initially the reverse mortgage borrowers will need to complete a counseling session with a federally approved counseling agency. This is required for all reverse mortgage transactions, whether they be a purchase or a refinance. And the purpose of the counseling is to ensure that you understand the loan and your options and are going over that with an unbiased third party that has no skin in the game as far as whether you move forward with the loan or not. As well, similar to a reverse mortgage refinance on your current residence, if you are using a reverse mortgage to purchase your next home, the home you are purchasing must still be planned to be your primary residence. So that's all I have for you today, folks. I hope that you found this video helpful. And if you have any questions about purchasing your next home with a reverse mortgage or about reverse mortgages in general, I am always here for you. You can reach me at 888-982-0475. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the week, and I'll see you next week.